Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel today. We're back for another Walking Dead discussion video today, and we're talking about the top 10 Walking Dead characters from seasons 1, 2, and 3. At the time of this recording, it is my birthday, guys. So make sure to wish me happy birthday in the comment section down below, as well as go out and drop a link down in the description. Check out the other videos in the description. Cards in the top right and the end pals at the end of the video. As well as make sure to leave me your top 10 best lists as well. I want to see what you guys think is your top 10 characters. I hope this is my list. So again, you are open to criticize it. And please leave in the comment section your top 10 list if you thought mine was good as well. Again, this is from every single season of The Walking Dead. So I hope you guys do enjoy. Let's go for 300 likes for my birthday, and that effect is that I want to see if we can do it, guys. I'm challenging you, so let's see if we can do it. And thank you for watching, and let's get straight into it. Before I start these out, I'm basically going to picture just saying number 10, number 9, number 8, number 7, and then we'll go straight into it. And then I'll be explaining about 2 or 3 minutes of each character and what I thought of them. So our 10th character is my man, Jesus. My man, Jesus. Our first character from The Walking Dead Season 3 that I picked on this list. Jesus, like I said again, was a very intricate character. He was a comic book character. Not expected to be a big wow character, but ended up being a very interesting character with a very dialogued path line, since it was, from the comics. Obviously, him and his Javier squabbles were interesting at the end there of Season 3, Episode 5, but was a beast. I mean, he had many tense moments. He was a charmer. He was a charmer, like you said. He was funny. He was intricate. He was badass. He was kicking out walkers and shit. And he ended up living throughout the end, and we'll probably maybe see him again. I think it's very likely we'll see him again. He was, like I said again, I just liked him as a character. He seemed relatable. Like, he seemed like a Season 2, Season 1 character. And obviously having an old comic book character, in Season 1 we had Glenn and Herschel and all of them. It's nice to have some comic book character that you liked, and that was actually not a complete idiot or just, some complete moron or just didn't have any intricate or connection to his character. Jesus was a very good character, and he takes this number 10 spot. Moving on to number 9. Taking our number 9 spot, you guessed it correctly, is Carly. My favorite determining character out of every single season. She was a badass. She could shoot the gun. May not have been the smartest with the batteries and stuff, but she could shoot that gun, and she was cunning. She was newsly. She had that deets on Lee in his past life and was willing to spill the billions to, protect herself. She was not willing to be messed with, which is one of the reasons I liked her as a character. She was very cunning. She was badass. I think we all can agree that she was one of those characters that if you didn't want to mess with, because she could shoot you in the head. She was accurate, and especially we had this Lee and her thing that could have happened. They were kind of close, and then, I think I'd never gotten so mad when I saw a character die when I saw and ended up seeing her die. I don't think I ever got as mad as I did, because I remember when Lily shot her, and, I just lost my mind. I'm like, really? Really? I was starting to get in a relationship with this girl. She was smart. She was a character that we needed in the group. She could fight in case we needed it. And then, like I said, when she died, that basically marked, like I said, the end of the cabin, the end of the cabin group. It basically just, after that, it all started to go downhill. Her Doug's death really symbolized everything going down, because then you had Duck and Koch and all them going down right after that. But she was a character. She fit my mojo here, guys, and that's why I'm taking her at the number 9 spot, guys. Again, alright, folks. Number 8 here is Molly. Molly, again, from Season 1 was another one. Like most of these, you're gonna notice have a pattern. Season 1. Remember, I made my top 3. Season 1 versus Season 2 versus Season 3 video. I obviously said Season 1's on the top, so a lot of these characters you're gonna see are Season 1 oriented, because I believe Season 1 had the best characters, and all the characters rang out to me. Molly was one of those characters that she stuck an imprint on me. I really did enjoy her impact that she had on the story, as well as what she did. Now, let's talk about the returning aspect. Watch, I was thinking I want is more possible than most people believe. I believe this is almost the most possible comeback character. Now, why would I think this? It might sound crazy, but Molly, she was a very complex character. She was a badass. Everyone liked her, and there's always been talk about her returning. Everyone's wanted some kind of returning character. I think Molly could fit that. She is a survivor. She can she's very, very handy, and she can scavenge when she needs to when she's against it. And I believe she's a survivor. I think honestly, even if they're not going to bring her in this episode, I still think in this current timeline we're in, I believe Molly's still alive. I don't know if she'll pop up or return, but that would be insane if Molly did pop up. I don't think that's going to happen, but I'd say it's more likely than Krista, but who knows? Molly's more of a minor character, so that's why I'm thinking the Krista thing even seems more likely, even though I think Molly might be a better shot. But I would think the same thing. Molly would be, you'd find her somewhere outside of Richmond, or maybe New Richmond, or you'd find her maybe at the McCarroll Ranch. I think all these characters could be at the McCarroll Ranch. You knew this was all coming. Number 7 is my favorite villain from The Walking Dead, William Carver. Now, he is a complete badass. I think of him as the most intimidating Walking Dead villain. We've had Joan, we've had the Stranger, we've had maybe Clint, sorta, but they've nowhere kept up to the amount of true villain, spot-on villain, someone that you can't despise enough of or fear enough as Carver. He was ruthless, like examples with Reggie and other employees and stories they had told about how, mean he was. And we saw it firsthand, like I said, with Reggie again, throwing him down, killing him in cold blood, and then just talking about all this nonsense and then even killing Alvin potentially, either in episode 2 or sort of like in episode 3. But this guy was ruthless, and that's why I liked him so much as a character. That's why I take him over, people like Carly and all them. I thought he had a step above them. He's a fearable character, but there's a lot of more Walking Dead characters I feel have a step bump on him. But he was a character that could get under your skin, and that you as the player felt that, oh my God, well, we gotta kill him, or he's gonna freaking kill us all, because that's how good of a character he is as a villain. And that's why I take him at the number 7 spot. Moving on to number 6. Well, everyone, you guessed it. Number 6 is Krista. Krista, one of my favorite characters, I'd have to say, from season 1, because overall, I miss her a lot. I really am anticipating a return in season 4. And if I don't get it, it's okay. Telltale doesn't usually always finish out everything, but Krista is number 6 to me because I based it off 3 things. I like her. She's a likable character. She has her moments, but I like her. 2, she's smart. She's very cunning. She makes smart moves. She was telling Clementine the ropes, basically. And 3, I feel bad for her. In fact, she's lost a child. She's also mean. We need to find her and get her to safety or whatever, because I really would like to see her again, because I hope she's not dead. But you never know. Like I said, the Walking Dead universe is a scary place. And like I said again, with hearing that gunshot, I have no idea if she lived or not. I really do anticipate that she did, but the fact that she was a likable character to me, and she made sense, and she was smart, is why I take her at number 6. Now, obviously, she's not as up to the pars of Lee and all those other people, but she was a very good character. She was with Omid. They were a good couple, and she was a very, reliable survivor. She would never turn her back on the group like Bonnie, Eleanor. Sorry. Oh, that's my cough there for once. But literally, we're not talking about snakes like that. She was loyal. Like I said, they say those hoes ain't loyal. She's loyal. She's loyal. Alright, that's number 6. Moving on to number 5. So, number 5, ladies and gentlemen, is Luke. Again, another probably top 3 character in season 2 for me personally. I really do miss him, and I wish he would have survived. Like I said, there's still people that say to me that Luke should have lived. That's why I'm really disappointed. But overall, he was again another reliable character. He was very smart. He had an upbeat mood. He was and like I said, he saved the group in episode 3, come from behind, and then like I said again, his death was just so unfortunate to have to see that. Like I said, after all, like he made it to the end. Again, I'd rather have had a decision between him and Kenny instead of him and Jane, because I thought he was overall the better character than Jane. He was smart. He wasn't no idiot. He knew what he was doing. He was likable, and him and Clem got along. He was that guy. Like, I think Bonnie mentioned this, even though I don't like Bonnie. She kind of said something smart with him, like where he was that person, where everyone else would be feeling down. He would be that person that would be up on, his mood. He would be smiling, rocking, you know what I mean? But unfortunately, he met an unfortunate death, and it's kind of sad because most of these people on this top list went down pretty disappointingly. But it is what it is. So Luke, like I said again, miss you, man. I wish you were alive, man. But it's all good. You are the number 5 character of the top 10 Walking Dead, senior episode 5, and moving on to number 4. So here, folks, I think this is the point of the video right now where I'm going to go very depth in detail, because this is the top 4. Like I said, these are 4 characters that I'm going to be having left are the OG characters to me. These are the characters that have meant the most to me throughout 1, 2, and 3, whether how many seasons they've been in. So number 4 is AJ. AJ, like I said, I haven't known him for a long time, but you really can't tell a lot about a baby. But the fact of with the Clementine and him connection, it sets off that I really do enjoy AJ. He's a toddler who doesn't. I mean, he's very cute, very enjoyable. Again, like I said, you really can't say anything enough. It's a baby, and Clem's love for him, it kind of really drives my perception of how I think of AJ, and it really makes me think of AJ as a top character, because spending the entire season 3 trying to find him, and then Telltale cutting it off at the ends, giving us a potential hint of a DLC or season 4 hunting him down. I really, like I said again, it's been a year. It'll be a year once season 4 DLC starts that we've seen AJ. So AJ's probably changed in some way, probably appearance, and he probably can talk a little better now. But it's really nice to have to know now, see AJ. After seeing him just as a little toddler in season 2, seeing him grow up before our very eyes. So it reminds me of how Clem grew up. So that's why I take AJ at number 4. Like I said again, leave me what you think AJ is in the comment section down below, and we'll go on to number 3. Here it goes, guys. It's getting good now. Number 3, Kenny, is one of the most emotionally invested characters I am into, because I can tell you, when season 2 episode 5 came, after I got the ending I'd wanted with him, going in with him leaving Wellington, I looked up the ending with him dying and I'd cried. So any character that I can share emotional connection with, and cry, or at least feel something with him, is definitely deserving of a top character for me. Kenny, overall, I could not put him under number 2 or 1, because I think we know who's in those spots. But overall, he was such a good character. I mean, emotionally, what he had gone through to get to what he was. I mean, I understand he has anger outbursts and all that, and makes him hateable. To me, his loyalty is what stands strong. Him willing to, like I said, perfect example, season 2, episode 5, willing to give himself his spot away just to have Clem and freaking AJ get into Wellington. It just shows how much he really cares. He cares about 2 things: family and like I said, getting them to safety. And that's why I love him so much. I really liked him, and I really hope to see more of him in the future. Like I said, if there was a DLC or something, I'd love to see it. But Kenny overall, loyalty, and I just love his character. He's a funny guy. He's not someone that just is a bland character. He's got, from Florida, the mackerel fish hunter. Come on, season 1, we had the dialogue in season 1. Remember, just season 1, his character was amazing. Season 2, his character was even more amazing. I just liked to have all the time we had with him, and got to go and know him even more. Like I said, that is why he's my number 3 character. Kenny, man, rest in peace. Like I said, I hope we get something with you in the future, but it's nice knowing you. And we're moving on to our top 2. You all know this is a toss-up decision. Either one of these 2 people, like I said, could have won it. but I picked Clem number 2, and yeah, I think you know who number 1 is. But Clementine, like I said again, she could easily be number 1, but like I said, it's such a close vote. But I just have to give a tiny edge to number 1's character, and I think you know who number 1's character is. But Clementine to me is the most badass, likable, just overall appealing character in this entire series, and she is what's made me want to keep playing this. I think we all can agree she is the reason The Walking Dead is still relevant. I think we all can agree with that, at least the video game. You know, just seeing her progress, the maturity, overall, just the evolution, you know, and overall what she's become. I mean, I just can't think of another female character in general, or character in The Walking Dead in general. She's the best female character, that's for sure. And she's probably near the top. Like I said, if number 1's character didn't exist, she would be the best. But she is just overall everything about her. She's a badass. She's likable. She's smart. She knows what she's doing. She's just the perfect character. And you know, like I said again, I really hope she is the playable character in season 4 or DLC, because we want her. I think we all can agree with that. Clem for season 4 or DLC. Like I said again, the riots will begin if she isn't playable. You know, like I said, she is The Walking Dead. She's the embodiment. She is what it means to this series. It's so nice that we, I mean, like I said, just seeing from season 1 to be raised up by Lee, from season 2 to going on her own to starting to learn how to be on her own, and evolving into season 3 being a complete badass. And now, can't say I'm the biggest fan of the new look, but like I said, going into season 4, I'm very excited for what Clem has to bring to the table. I really am excited to see what Telltale is going to do now. Obviously, they changed the look. What is the plan going to be here? Is it just going to be season 4 going to get AJ or what? But like I said again, I'm more anticipated to see Clem in another season of The Walking Dead. I can't wait. Just hope it keeps going on. Because again, that is Clementine, our number 2 character. Like I said again, she is one badass, folks. If you notice, I put no intro on this one. This one doesn't need an intro. My number 1 character, you've seen my live streams before, you've seen me talking about this, you know I love Lee. And that is why he is my favorite character ever in the Walking Dead series. Lee, to me, was the perfect character in every aspect. Like I said again, a man convicted of murder, that did a murder, redeems himself in the most quality way, and like I said, is a badass, as a father figure to Clem, saving her in the end. Just like I said, bringing me the tears. One of the first times I've ever cried playing a video game I can recall. This guy was everything. There was just so many moments in the episode and this the season. I'm sorry, I'm coughing like this is terrible, but he was just everything to me. I really, like I said again, I miss him so much. That's why I look into Clem and I see Lee. I just can't picture, you know, I can't picture without Lee there. It's just so sad, you know, because like I said, we all can agree Lee is one of those characters that, you know, it's once in a lifetime or once in a every 5-year or 10-year character that is so good that you just want more and more, and then they end up dying and you're just like, oh my God, can they please come back? But fortunately in this universe he can't. I know people still bring it up constantly. Tommy could come back and come back. But Lee is just, there's so many moments I can just recall on the top of my head, like fighting Kenny, the freaking scene with all the walkers and the freaking Armed with Death playing, the Stranger scene, the season 2 getting down and freaking saving against the freaking St. John's. There's just so many scenes that I could recall Lee with, especially the ending. The ending is what puts it over the top. Just seeing Lee die, it's sad. To me, that's what put Lee over the top to me. I really am going to miss him, guys. But fortunately, that is the end of the video here, guys. Lee is my number 1. So, thank you all again for watching. We go for 3 likes on this video. Thank you again. Sorry if my voice is not the best on this, but I want to make sure I get this out for you. It's my birthday, so I had to have some video out because I'm not going to be streaming all day today. So, thank you all for watching. And I'll see y'all next video. Peace out. Make sure you go check out the card in the top right, straw poll in the description, as well as let's go for 300 likes again. Thank you guys. Thank you again for birthday wishes, and I'll see y'all next video. Peace out.